Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. If you've been here for a while, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate that very much. And also, if you're new here, welcome. I hope that you find something here that is of value to you. So, I don't have an agenda today. I'm going to just tap into the energy with the energy oracle, see what's playing out in our collective at this time, and we will read on the energy. So let's get right into it. So we do have a new moon coming up, so I anticipate this to be a reading that will correlate with our new moon. All right, Spirit, what do we have going on in the collective right now that we need to know about? Okay, we have cornucopia, beautiful. Now that is 11, which I'm attributing to 1111, which is also coming up. And this is about abundance. So I do feel that, again, Thanksgiving for us in the United States here is right around the corner. So we are about to step into our abundant era. I love it. Let's see, what else do we have, please? What else? All right, that one. And then we have yin yang. I love that too. Look at that, 11 and 22. So now this is about balance. This is balancing our masculine and feminine energy. I just had a conversation with someone today about that. So you can think of ways to honor both your masculine and feminine energies within. This could also be uniting if it's external to you. All right, what else? And we have appreciation. I love it. So we are expressing gratitude for things in our life. We are experiencing changes, and I'm not seeing any bad changes. I'm seeing improvement, actually. So we're expressing gratitude for things that are coming into our life at this time. We are showing appreciation for, again, this is union energy to me, whether it is our internal masculine and feminine energies that are coinciding with each other, or if we're having some sort of external union, which beautiful energy either way. And again, maybe it's both. Maybe some of us are getting to that point where the internal energies have been balanced or are now balanced, and it is bringing in our external unions. I love that. Okay, let's just get into the tarot. Jump right into the tarot. I hope you all are having a lovely day. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I love it because that tells me that cycles are turning. So if you have been experiencing something in your life that you feel is negative, okay, or maybe you're going through hard times, because the wheel is here to tell you that cycles end and new ones begin, this will be over soon. All right, what else do we have? We have the King of Swords. Okay, so let's talk about if this is an external union. This may be a masculine entering your life, possibly an air sign. Okay, so we have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So that is very possible that could be coming into your life. This could also be us mastering our intellect. So again, depending on whether this is your internal balance or your external balance. If it is your internal balance, this is about you learning when to cut people off. So you actually can see this man in the picture holding two guns. He's got a head and some hands and some antlers on the wall with more guns back there in the background. He's a hunter. Well, he is learning when to say no. He is very intelligent. He's very communicative, but he also knows when to draw that line and say, all right, enough's enough. on with you, I'm hearing. In the world. Look at that. That is the end of a cycle. So I definitely said that. This echoes the Wheel of Fortune. Not only does it echo the Wheel of Fortune, but it says that we have successfully completed a cycle. So what is the cycle that you in your life have completed? Because for you, I'm sure that there is something that you are happy to see rotate out of your life, is what I'm hearing. Whether it is a person, whether it is a job, a relationship, a friendship. It could even be houses, like someone's moving houses. There's other things that could relate to that, but those are kind of the main things that are coming up for me. So the nice thing is with this card, you have the world burning. And then there is a couple down here in their little bunker, embracing, kissing, and they're just like, yep, we made it. Let the world burn. So I love that. I love it. What else do we have, please, Spirit? We have the 6 of Pentacles. All right. I love this because 6 is about balance. That's what the yin yang is. So when we think about 6, this is harmony, balance, choices. Being that it's the Pentacles, it is about balancing who you put your money into, but it's not about money, it's energy. Remember, one of the things that I always say is your energy is your currency. So you are deciphering who deserves your energy and who doesn't. And you're also learning who is giving you their energy in exchange for yours. Or maybe they're not even needing an exchange. They're just giving it to you freely for no cost, right? There's no exchange that needs to happen. I just want to give you my time. So it's beautiful because, again, with the King of Swords, knowing when to cut people off, this is us saying, okay, now that we have cut off the people that don't belong here in our life, we're acknowledging those that do. So I'm happy to say that, you know, this new friend came in my life and they are reciprocating my energy. I am freely giving them my energy and they are freely giving it back to me, and we're not keeping tabs on anything. And if it is money exchange, because, you know, Pentacles could relate to money, it's not like you're keeping tabs on who owes whom money. You got me today, cool. Next week I got you. You're not even considering it. You're not even thinking about it. You're not worried about it. All right, what else do we have? The 2 of Cups. Look at that. This could not be a more beautiful reading, I'm telling you. So with the 2 of Cups, this is equal give and take. I love the 2 of Cups because it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it is about 2 people offering their cup to each other in a balanced way and saying, I want either a partnership with you or a friendship with you. It could be a business opportunity. Whatever this 2 of Cups is, this is soulmate energy. I love it. And again, with this appreciation card up here, this is about knowing whose energy is worth your time, worth your exchange, and saying, I'm going to give more to that because I appreciate that and they appreciate me. So it's like a mutual appreciation. All right, what else do we have? That one. The 7 of Swords. Okay. So again, that's the flip side. 7 of Swords is that sneaky, underhanded, stealing, thievery, cunning energy. So because it's a sword, you know, in the traditional tarot, it does show someone like stealing swords, right, in broad daylight. So I am getting from this 2 of Cups and this appreciation card that there was someone involved in your past. Now I'm very much getting past energy with this, who didn't think twice about just taking from you, taking your energy, maybe even taking your money. I don't know what your exact situation is because everybody's is going to be slightly different. But that cycle is ended. The wheel is turning. Okay? So whether you were that person that didn't think about energy exchange and you were taking from someone else, or someone else was doing it to you, whatever the situation is here, Empress is telling me that you've seen things as they should be and are now standing in your power. I'm hearing believe in your own magic. With feminine energy in the Empress, she's got that fertility. She's very nurturing. She's also a master of money. Okay, she's figured all of it out. She embodies all the queens. So, feminine energy here, you might have this King of Swords coming in to approach the feminine. And I'm getting that if this is external, okay, there might be some, I'm trying to think of how to word this. Like, I'm not good enough for you. Like, think about a King of Swords coming up to an Empress. He's going to be like, whoa, I'm not an emperor. I don't feel good enough for you. So you may experience that, but this has potential. This has strong soulmate potential, okay? Because both of you have been in past situations where things were not even and things were taken from you. So you are here for each other to show each other the correct way to go. All right? Oh, I just want to pull these because I happened to glance at the bottom. Under the Empress is strength and then the Two of Pentacles. I mean, honestly, you just, this right here is further explaining what I just said. So the strength is about standing in your power, standing up to someone, something, whatever, getting out of your ego. Two of Pentacles is about balance. Now, it may mean juggling, like juggling finances or having to find alternate solutions, that sort of thing. But, you know, there's two twos here. That's beautiful energy. All right. So I was going to use this Shadow Work Oracle deck, and I think I'm going to skip it because this energy is too beautiful to mess with. I don't want to do it. So let's get into the Cosmic Oracle. Let's go further. All right, Spirit, what else do you have to go with this, please? I'm hearing that the reason I don't want to or need to use that Shadow Oracle deck is because we've done enough of that for a while. The shadow work is being put on the back burner, okay? Because we have gone in pretty deep and done a lot. It's time to come back out. So if you were in hermit mode for a while, now is the time to be seen. All right? So if that is a message you needed to hear, like, okay, you know, the tides are changing, you finished that cycle, time to go out and do whatever it is that you need to do. Like a bear coming out of hibernation. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. Sometimes that is how it is. So if you feel like you have just been going, that might also be a cue to you to balance your energy and chill out. Okay? Let the world burn. And that's the other thing I'm hearing too, with all the events going on out in the news and everything. It's not your problem. And that is tough to hear and understand because a lot of us are empaths and we feel other people's pain, and that's understandable. But you don't want it to eat you up inside. Okay? It's okay to know that there's problems out there, but it's quite another to take it on as your own problem. So the message here is to let it go. All right, what else do we have? Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. Okay. So because this is here with the cycles changing and the King of Swords, I am gathering that there are likely people that you didn't cut off sooner. People that have stayed in your life too long. Okay? And now it is time to take responsibility for the choices. And again, if it was you that was acting in that way, time to take responsibility. So think about Saturn. Saturn is like karma. And Saturn is going to show you with karma how you have treated others in the past. Good, bad, or ugly, whatever the situation. I'm not here to judge. That's not my job. But Saturn is. And Saturn is going to come in and say, it's taking me to that song, How Did You Love? And that's Shinedown. So it's about how did you love? At the end of the day, however you believe we do at the end of death, whether you go to heaven, you're judged, whatever the situation. The question at the end is, how did you love? How much love did you put out into the universe? Because that's what you're going to get back. And if it wasn't love that you were putting out into the universe, well, that's what you're going to get back. So I'm not going to sit here and say that this is all cupcakes and rainbows for everybody, because it's really ultimately going to depend on what you put out into the world. All right? If you put out love into the world, you're going to get love back. That's this Two of Cups. If you put deceptive, cunning, thievery type energy out into the world, well, that's also going to come back to you. All right, what else? What else do we have for this reading? Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Yep. So what I'm getting with that is that there's masks coming off. Okay? So that balance of masculine and feminine energy, that's what happens. That is like a natural occurrence to this. So if you think about taking your mask off, balancing your energies, all right? How do you honor your feminine energy? How do you honor your masculine energy? The conversation that I just had today with someone was about choosing what you wear on a daily basis. Do you do it with intent? Okay? Let's just say you think of a certain article of clothing as being more masculine, or certain articles of clothing being more feminine. You pick one of each and you say, I'm honoring my masculine with this, I'm honoring my feminine with this. Smells, even just what you're putting on, whether it is, a perfume or a cologne. Is it a unisex type of scent? And you're honoring both the masculine and the feminine, okay? So the choice is yours, but what's going to happen is as you learn how to honor your masculine and feminine energies within, your mask will naturally drop. Whatever mask may have been on from the past, all right? It's going to shine your authentic self through. That's what's attracting this Two of Cups. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Wow. Did that not literally echo what I just said about this? It's so true, though. If you think about the world and the crisis happening out there, the message here is it is not your burden to carry. Okay? So as an empath, you can naturally take on other people's ish. It just happens. Learn how to block your energy so that it's not coming into your energy, because you don't have to take it. It's not yours unless Saturn says it is. But what I'm getting here is that this is kind of the world problems, okay? So you do not have to carry that burden on your shoulders. That is Spirit's message to you. It's okay to release it and drop it and let it go. Okay, what else do we have? You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Okay, another conversation that I just had with someone today about this. This is about looking down. Okay, think about looking down and what message that conveys in your body language. It is saying, I am submissive. I can't look you in the eye. So whether it is for deceptive reasons or it could be submissive reasons. So however it relates to you, I want you to think right now about your posture and your body language and what it says on a daily basis to people. If you are constantly walking with your head down and not looking people in the eye, it comes across as you're being submissive, you may have low self-esteem, and that you're not confident. So what I want you to do just as a regular practice is if you catch yourself, think about it. Is my head down when I'm walking, or is it down when I'm doing anything? Lift your chin up. And what that's doing is that's making your eyes go straight ahead, and you're looking the person that you're talking to in the eye, and you're saying, I'm here, I'm present at this moment. Okay? I'm not being submissive. I am here. I am confident. I believe in the things I'm saying and doing, right? I don't have that mask on. I'm authentic. That's why they say the eyes are the windows to the soul, because when people look at each other in the eye, you can see everything. And yes, that includes your vulnerability. But guess what? That's what being authentic is all about. All right, let's keep going. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. There it is. That's that Two of Cups. Potentially that King of Swords. They're going to appreciate it so much. Let me tell you, because this Seven of Swords is here, what I'm getting with this story is your light is guiding them and making them believe again in love. They need your love, all right? Because so many people in the past just took it and ran or were deceptive with them. So when you give them this authentic love, they're going to appreciate it so much. They're just going to return it tenfold. It's just like a crazy thing that occurs here, and it's all natural. And again, I was going to do the shadow deck here, but I was informed that this is not for that. Today is not that reading. Understandable. I get it. What you have here is now we're welcoming in abundance. We're balancing our energies and we're appreciating what we have. Okay? So again, whether it's internal or external, you're balancing your masculine and feminine energy. And I think that is beautiful. All right. To close this reading, I am going to get some Urban Crow Oracle. So we'll get a couple of these and we'll just see what we have to go along with this. Okay, we have preparation. All right. And we have anomaly. Look at that. It's a white crow. Anomaly. Also the number 2. And that one. Anticipation. Oh man, anticipation is growing. Anticipation. If this person has not come into your life yet, they are literally like right on the other door you open. Like I keep hearing that it's so close you don't even know. It's the next door you open, it's just gonna be like, oh, it's you. And again, could be someone you know already, someone you may not know. That's okay. All right, so let's read on this preparation. Here in the Seattle area, We have lots of ferries, and these smart birds have mastered the ferry schedule. The crows know when the boat will return and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. While the ferry is crossing, the sound the birds harvest the clams from the nearby beach. They bring the clams over to the ferry landing and strategically place the clams just right so that when the cars leave the boat, they run over the shells, breaking them apart and leaving fresh clam meat for the picking. Preparation speaks to getting ready for something that you know is on the horizon and planning for it. It's about getting all your ducks in a row, or in this case, clams, so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. All right, so this is basically saying you know what's coming. So prepare yourself for it. So if it is something, let's just put it in a job sense here. If it is something that's coming towards you with this cornucopia in a job monetary sense, set yourself up for success is what I'm hearing. Okay, we are in the harvest season currently. So if you did plant some seeds back in spring, you can now harvest what you planted, and it's going to be very abundant and fruitful. So preparing yourself for that is like thinking the best possible outcome. Okay. And again, if there are actual things you need to do to prepare for this, do those things. Okay. Like if you're owning your own business and you need to file your tax returns, start saving your receipts, start getting them entered into a system, or go find a tax person that needs to help you with that. Whatever the situation is, you have prepared. Okay? So there's likely not much you need to do other than just sit back and receive. This wheel's turning and it's yours. That is great news. All right, let's read on this one, anomaly. In a sea of black crows, the one that grabs our attention is the rare melanin lacking one. Something is going to appear and it will be hard not to notice or avoid it. It is strikingly clear that what you encounter will be abnormally good or perhaps abnormally bad. Either way, it will stand out in some way. Anomaly may appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are, or if the situation was a rare event and out of character. Sometimes we just need to have one small encounter, an outlier, to understand a greater potential, or to be able to rule out an absolute. All right. I love that. Because again, it is something to do with this soulmate energy here. So it's not something you're going to miss. Like, I know some people get all anxious, like, oh, there's a soulmate coming. How am I supposed to know who it is? And blah, blah, blah. It's going to be pretty evident. Okay. So think about how this white bird stands out around all these black ones. Like, you know. Now, it also referenced what I was talking about here with the Seven of Swords, that there may be someone who, again, was not handling your energy properly. And it might have been like a really bad situation. And you're going to see it clearly. You're actually going to say, okay, have I been ignoring red flags all along from this person, whoever this person is to you? And now this was like a big giant one that slapped me in the face and I cannot ignore it. Does this indicate the type of person they are? Okay, so it's going to make you think. Whatever happens here, this is going to stand out whether it's good or bad. And again, I said that it does entirely depend on what you've put out into the world. All right, let's look at this anticipation. Each morning when I wake up, there is a crow outside my window on the street lamp anticipating the arrival of a meal. Perhaps I trained the crow, or maybe it was the other way around. When there is a pattern, we begin to expect a particular outcome. Anticipation brings hope and butterflies in the belly as we expect something to happen that brings joy or satisfaction. There is but one warning. Be careful of any attachments held for the desired outcome. If what you receive falls short of expectations, the feeling of joy can transform into disappointment. What are you looking forward to at this moment? How will you adjust if your expectations are not met? Okay. I love it. So, it is about, and again, I'm tying this to the Two of Cups. I think it is about the person who's coming in. Have they met your expectations? Have you met theirs? Now, the interesting aspect of that is that it may not come across as you think. So, being that this bird is white against a bunch of black birds, they may be different than your normal type. They may come across differently than most individuals who would approach you. Okay? So, I'm all right. I just got a message with the Seven of Swords. They may even play it off like being sneaky and act like they don't like you at first, or like you like that. You know what I mean? Maybe they just want to get to know you. So they're trying to kind of, I'm not going to say weasel their way into your life, but that is what it feels like. That's the energy and what it feels like. They may try to just kind of jump in, step in some way. And they might just show up randomly at a place that you normally go to. Like, oh, you have yoga on Tuesday at 5. Oh, there's this person, yoga Tuesday at 5. How did they know? Stuff like that. You go to the coffee shop every Saturday at 10. You know, I don't know. But I'm getting that there might be some energy of, I don't want them to know that I like them. And so I'm just going to try to like sneaky show up, you know what I mean? Something like that. But it could also be talking to your friends or friends of friends or family members about you, whatever the situation is. Like, hey, so tell me about Jolene. And I don't know a Jolene. That's just the name that came to mind. Like, what is she up to? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, she has yoga on Thursdays and coffee on Saturdays. Oh, where? What time? Okay, thanks for the info. You know, stuff like that. Okay, interesting situation here, but all in all, it is good. This is a beautiful reading, okay? Unless you are that person that's been giving out that negative energy. I don't know how else to put that. And again, that's going to be on Saturn and karma to deal with. I read I think it was a meme, and it said something about karma. Like, we've heard the phrase, karma is a bitch. Well, the answer is no. Karma is not a bitch. Karma is a nice lady that's going to sit across from you sipping tea with you and is going to serve you the same poisonous tea that you've been giving everybody for years. So it's a dose of your own medicine. All right? So if you think about your life, and again, how did you love? How much love did you put out into the universe towards people, towards anything? Even if it's world events, you know, that love has to come back to you. It's karma. So that's what you're getting. This is just completely amazing. I am ready for this. It's honestly just so beautiful. All right, so I'm going to close this out by getting an Art of War saying here. All right, that one. Sun Tzu said, "The clever combatant looks to the effect of combined energy and does not require too much from individuals. hence his ability to pick out the right men and utilize combined energy. Wow. Talk about combining energy. So combined energy equals teamwork. It is easier to lift a heavy weight with others than by ourselves. You can apply this to your decision making too. Seek advice from those who are more knowledgeable than you in specific areas. I said that earlier too. Which will help you make better small choices. The more you know, the more options you will have. I love it. I love it. So, all right, we're taking responsibility. Someone needs our love. Here's what your job is. Be authentic. Don't be fake, because they're going to know, because they've already dealt with fake people. And shine that light so bright. That's what's attracting them in. All right. That's your reading for today. This has been beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. And make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you don't go without. Keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. Thank you again so much for joining me. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and as always, love. Take care of each other. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.